By the end of the 2030s, NASA wants to send a team of astronauts to Mars.
As NASA has begun to look at this challenge, they realize that in addition to the technological challenges and the physiological challenges of sending a manned mission to Mars, there are also psychological, sociological, and communication challenges that the team will face.
The crew will be in an isolated and confined environment for 2.5 years, something the size of a small studio apartment.
And these individuals are going to have to work together in very close quarters without the ability to suddenly decide that someone doesn't like their roommate and would like to have some time away.
Furthermore, as the spacecraft gets closer to Mars, the latency in communication means that it might be as much as 21 minutes before a message that is sent from Mars will be received back here on Earth.
This means that they're going to have to really act more autonomously than space crews have previously.
The scientific problem we're working on is figuring out what the factors that we can leverage are that will increase the likelihood that these 6 individuals can work as a dream team.
My name is Noshir, Contractor, and I'm a faculty member here at Northwestern University with appointments in the McCormick School of Engineering, the Kellogg School of Management, and the School of Communication.
I'm Leslie DeChurch. I'm a professor of communication at Northwestern University.
My name is Dr. Suzanne Bell, and I'm one of the co-PIs on the CRUISE project. And I'm an associate professor of industrial and organizational psychology at DePaul University.
The name of the project is CRUISE. CRUISE stands for Crew Recommender for Effective Work in Space. And basically, it is a project that is focusing on how teams are composed and how the composition of that team is going to impact their performance over the course of the 3-year mission.
This is a 3-year multi-method project, and there's 3 primary phases. The first phase is a broad-scale data collection effort, where we collect as much data as possible to give us insights on how composition relates to team functioning in a context similar to long-duration space exploration.
We have been turning this literature into a theoretically supported agent-based model that allows us to run simulations and virtual experiments where we can manipulate different configurations of team members and look at the effects that it has on the level of cohesion that develops in the team.
One of the exciting opportunities that we have as part of these projects is to be able to collect data at a place called HERA, the Human Exploration Research Analog. This is a facility that is located at the Johnson Space Center in Houston and takes advantage of putting up to 4 people into an isolated and confined environment that simulates a space capsule, even though it is right here on Earth.
It's a 3-story, very small environment in which we bring 4 people in and they live there for 30 days. Next year it'll be 45 days, and they can't leave. They're also isolated and they can't use communications like the internet except to interact with mission control.
These individuals are doing teamwork tasks that have been carefully calibrated to provide us with moment-to-moment metrics of their individual performance, their mood states, their psychosocial adaptation to the experience of being in the habitat, their performance as a team, and their performance as a system of teams with mission control. The third phase of the project is to actually build a dashboard that is essentially the CRUISE model, where NASA can use this dashboard, input large repositories of prospective crew members, play forward the simulation, and have some predictions about which combinations of people are likely to be more and less effective working together in teams.
This is an enormous project, so it really takes great collaboration between the 3 PIs as well as our larger labs.
One of the awesome things about this project is that it involves a lot of students who are themselves working in teams to help us understand how to assemble great teams.
The importance of teams and the importance of understanding teamwork has been recognized by NASA. In fact, Scott Kelly, who's a NASA astronaut who returned recently from the International Space Station, said upon his arrival back to Earth that teamwork is what makes the dream work at NASA. And our research here is to help enhance the teamwork and help NASA make the dream work.